Makers today in the push to strip pensions from public officials convicted of corruption.
It seems many lawmakers agree it needs to happen, but who should be included is causing a divide at the Capitol. Capitol reporter Kimberly Howard has been sorting through this one. Kimberly, what's the holdup here?
And Cody, there are several bills out there that deal with the issue of pension forfeiture. Two of them were the topic of a committee meeting today, but both bills haven't made it to the floor, at least not yet.
Today's vote in committee was the first vote, I believe, that has been cast this year on pension forfeiture.
And it got nowhere, neither passed nor killed, because not all committee members were present to push it either way.
The public overwhelmingly wants it. They're furious that Skelos and Silva are going to collect their pensions.
More than a dozen other former politicians convicted of corruption are collecting pensions too.
This actually costs taxpayers roughly $1.2 million annually.
Still, lawmakers can't agree on whether pension forfeiture should apply to all government employees or just elected officials.
Should a woman that works in a prison that helps two convicted murderers, one a cop killer, escape from that maximum security prison, should she get her pension? So I would argue, leave it broad, and then let judges figure it out.
In the cases where you have public employees, that's not really what we're trying to address with this bill. So I think if that were addressed in a separate manner away from this bill, that's the public corruption issue is the issue we want to advance.
Still, Assemblyman Angela Santa Barbara was willing to push the bill forward in the interest of having a larger discussion.
I think that the bill, once it comes to the floor, can be discussed, it can be debated, it can be amended.
But Governmental Employees Committee Chairman Peter Abadi is not having it. He says both chambers and the governor should be able to agree on pension forfeiture bills that have already made headway in previous years.
I'm not putting bills out there for the pleasure of members so they can get a press release. If everyone gets involved with a different bill, it'll be a perfect excuse not to do it.
Now, pension forfeiture must be passed by 2 consecutive legislatures before it goes to the voters. That means if there's no movement on this issue by the end of session, we wouldn't see it at the ballot box until at least 2019. There's only 10 days of session to go. Ann?
Thank you, Kimberly.